How are we all? So we are back down at Stanley Park / Anfield for this week's live stream, bringing you live updates of what's going on, what's happening. We did come down this morning at just 1:05, but the wind was too strong to get anything done. So I'm going to find out what time they finish today and then get back down and do that drone thing as promised. So that will still be happening and I'll get that sorted out. Right now we are here. The first thing I've noticed here, see this? Goes right down the side. Has that always been there or is that new? I've never noticed that before. Never noticed. Nothing to do with some work on the top cladding there as well. But does anyone know? Is that new? Never seen it before. What? Okay. That piece. They're up in the scissor lift. Just trying to zoom in. Oh yeah, there we go. Not actually sure what they're up to there. That's like a hyena. I think they're just filling in the underside with bricking maybe. Don't know, you know. See, they're just underneath. They're like the lip, if you like. Morning. How are you, Dougie? You okay? We're well, thanks. Just glad it's not raining this week. Okay. Has it always been there? It's just one of them things. You don't notice it, and then I probably notice it all the time now I've seen it. Let's have a little sneak look. So as I say, they've been doing they've been tarmacking the pathway, not the road. So I'm going to ask this guy. Hi mate, you okay? Do you have any idea what time everyone finishes today?
Everyone's got away here till 3.
But it's like maybe like 6-7 o'clock. There should be no one on site, or fair enough.
I think that, as far as I'm aware, the site's 24 hours. So
oh, is it? All right, mate. Thank you. So that guy's just said then this site is 24 hours. So we get down later and see what's happening. Right, so if you watched our video yesterday, I was asking what these things were. It looks like the air vents, these red boxes. Looks like there's some sort of air vents. Maybe like little slats with gaps in. That's what I'm calling them. It looks like they're air vents. I think someone thought I meant the red things there. I meant them underneath. See these like box things? Looks like the air vents to me. So that clears up that mystery. Dogs everywhere. We're just going to get here because I just want to show you, if I can, how this is looking here. Let me just get back here so we can see properly. Still going. So I'm guessing this is going to be like the reception main part or something. There we go. So that is on its way to being done, isn't it? That's the reception part, I'm guessing. And then there's a little more events there. Let's just move that down, see if you can see what's going on there. Yeah, Shane, maybe that has always been there, like I say, but I've just never noticed it. Dougie said morning. Oscar. What? I said, Dougie said good morning. Morning. Okay, let's have a little sneaky look over here. Oscar, be careful, lad. Okay. There's a better shot of that reception area. And then there's that gap there. I don't know whether you can see right through to the bridge there or not. Okay. And then there's people working. I'm guessing they're going up for the brickwork, which is just there. They are on the way up. So yesterday when we were recording our video yesterday, at the main stand side, yeah, let's get a better look at this now. At the main stand side of the site, they were loading up. Morning, Scouser 1969. How are you? Hope you're well. So when we were doing our drone video yesterday on, Dougie, they're working at a very quick pace, so you're starting to notice the difference, like, every week. Yeah, so when we done our drone video yesterday, they were loading a scissor lift up with the cladding for this side, so we're going to go around and see if that's done. I wonder when the crest is going on there. Try and find that out today. Right, let's move around to the main stand. Ooh. So, just about this time frame and whether it's going to be ready for is it Bournemouth, the first home game. The word on the street is still the ground, the stand will be open and functional. So that's a bit of a vain way they've put it. So I'm guessing that means that the stand's going to be safe for people to attend the stand, but the interior may not be all finished. I mean, that's how I'm interpreting that. But they are still maintaining that this will be ready to open and be functional for the first game. I think it's the 19th of August, isn't it? Is it? 19th is the first game. Yeah. So it's the 19th of August. So they've still got some time. Still got a good few weeks, 6 weeks or something. Okay. We're nearly round. I think maybe you're right in to say it'll be completely complete by the end of August. But, if they can open it safely for fans to attend on that first game, then they're going to open it, aren't they? Obviously, they've invested a lot of money into this stand, so they'll want to recoup that money as soon as possible. Because, at the end of the day, it is, although we all love our football clubs and whatever, it's still, to investors and owners, it's still a business, isn't it? So as soon as they want it done and open as soon as possible, don't they? Okay. So, not quite done, but it is, they are fitting stuff at the moment. Okay. Hi Eric, how are you? You good? Someone's got the radio on there. Hey, you can see right through. Let's just have a look. Yeah, the 19th of August.
The first home or the first away?
First home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, still see right through the stand there. Yeah. Again, Scouser 1969. I can only go what I can. What's been released, what's been said. and they are still maintaining it will be ready for that first game. Whether that's complete or not, they'll have to do a pilot test one, I think, as well. So watch this space, see what happens. The crest won't be going on soon unless the building scaffold will be. Ah, yeah, you're right there, Gabby. Yeah, maybe they're bricking that up before they concentrate on that, because that's still got to be bricked over as well, hasn't it? Whoops. Do you know what I always forget to do? Turn the Wi-Fi off. Sorry about that. I'm having to turn the Wi-Fi off because it's starting to connect to hotspots at Anfield and lose connection. So I'm not sure. I don't know whether he's just securing them in, because there's only one of them up there. And I'm pretty certain they need two to fit them, this cladding sheets. So it looks like he's just securing them into place. There, you can take a look at the roof properly here as well. So a couple of weeks ago when we come, they just started fitting these. Let me just zoom out a touch. They just started fitting these steel beams that are popping out, and a lot of them have been done now. Trying to keep out the sun so you don't get glare. A lot of them have been done. Yeah, Eric, I can't wait for the new season to start. Myself, I found myself sitting there watching under 21 football yesterday, just for a bit of live football. Okay, let's move around. Right, so here we go. Just show you something else. So I don't know whether you can see. Oh, he's disappeared. So basically yesterday they were getting rid of stuff out of the stands and putting it down the chute. I was just going to show you that's where the chute's going, for all the excess materials you don't need just there. Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. Just trying to think. Let me just work this out. So to get over the main stand, I have to be at a 96 metre altitude at least. So to get over that, I think it's 80 metres high. That's just an estimate, by the way. So it's a far cry from the old Anfield Road stand. Let's go. If you follow my community, by the way, we posted a photo of the new pitch of the Anfield Road stand, and then I think it was 1989 or something, the way it used to look when it was just one tier and it had difficult seats. So bit of nostalgia for you there. So check that out. If you just go onto my channel, click on community, and then like it's a bit like a Facebook feed. You can just post things on there. Just check it. You can see that there. Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago I posted that. So if you want to have a look at that, take a look at it. Okay, we are on our way back round, and then we're going to go to the Kenny Dalglish side. Oscar's just lagging behind here. Hi Ian, how are you? It's tall, Eric, yeah. It's about 80 metres high.
Which?
No, the stand. Okay, we are just on our way back round. So, like I said on the other stream I do at Bramley Moor, I was thinking, so when I've been doing this channel, yeah mate, I've lived in Anfield all my life. Scouts in 1969. I remember as a kid that stand. It's one of the main reasons to post it, to be honest, because I just remember it. I need an electric scooter now. I just need a treadmill chain. That's what I need to get a bit of fitness back up. But this is helping. Yeah, Ian, I'll be grabbing a coffee myself after this, I think. Just struggling around. Be careful with that ball, mate. Okay. So all the... do you remember a couple of months ago, all the glass, there was like still loads of glass to be done? Yeah, 250 feet. How are you? Can't be, I was thinking like 65, yeah. I think it's about 60, maybe 70 to 80 metres high. Something like that. Next time I've got the drone out, I'll try and get level and give a better indication. So what I wanted to say, yeah, so remember all the glass wasn't finished, and now it all is. It's really coming along, like really coming along. So good stuff. Right, let's move round to the other side. How are you, mate? You okay? See, the problem with doing this every Sunday, everyone starts knowing who you are, and you're like, hiya. Okay. Oh, people with drums here, I don't know what's happening. Okay, so I think that's what they've just been working on now, the underside of this. So maybe they're starting to complete that now. I am guessing that's just getting covered with brickwork, this bare thing here, bare piece of concrete. I think it is. I would say it is quite humid, Eric, yeah. Yesterday was worse, it was like raining, but it was like 26 degrees. It was like, God, I don't even want to wear a coat, but sweating otherwise. There's all sorts, yeah, we'll just take a look at these materials. Yeah, I'll just show you this. I'll get up here so you can see better. There's all sorts of stuff still to go in. It's like bricks and like concrete pieces. So, you know, make no bones about it, there's still a lot of work to be done before this is completed, which is maybe why they are on site 24 hours a day, like that guy said. Right, we're just on our way round to the Sir Kenny Dalglish side and take a look what it's looking like from there. What do you think of Liverpool's transfer activity at the so far? I mean, obviously McAllister was a really good buy for the price you got him at, I think, anyway. Maybe that's the type of player that needs just to complete this Liverpool puzzle. What do you think? Do you think you're going to sign anybody else? Or do you think he's done? Do you think you need to sign anybody else? What do we think?
What?
maybe Eric, maybe you need a new centre back. There was talk of just like I think it was on that football. I think it was on that Football Insider. I don't know whether you're familiar with that then website, but it was reported that Manchester United, Liverpool, and somebody else were looking at the Everton centre back, that Gerard Branthwaite. How true it was, I don't know, but as I said, that was just a rumour on one of them little websites you get. A good holding midfielder, I agree with you there, Ian. I think that's where McAllister will come in. He can go backwards and forwards. Yeah, mate, as I say, I usually have to GD. As I was saying earlier, I have to get the drone up to 96 metres of altitude to get over the main stand comfortably. Just to give you an idea of how high it is. Sazbalaski, is that? Or something? Oscar? Right there. Oscar might know how to say it. How do you say that new player?
Sobersley.
What?
Sobersley.
I don't know where I was going with Sabalaski. I don't know much about him, to be honest. McAllister should be what Liverpool needed this season. Gone, I think. He can break up the play. He can get forwards. Yeah. So, but the centre back situation. I thought that Canate was going to be a world beater, but I think he did get found out a bit last season. When he first started, he was nice and solid, but like I say, I think he did get found out a few times last season. So maybe investing in a good, solid centre back could be the way forwards. I think the forward line is, it doesn't need any improvement really, does it? But maybe at the back. That is glass next to the brickwork in DB. It is glass work. Sorry, we get back to this. I got carried away talking about transfers then. And just zooming in on that glass now, yeah. So that is. So when I zoom in, the quality of the picture just goes down a little bit. So that's that glass next to the brickwork, and there is someone in there doing some work, and there is also some more, no problems, Indy. There's also some more glass work going in. I'm guessing there's going to be little windows, might be some sort of office of some sort. Yeah, but you definitely need a backup centre back, I would say, a decent one, just to make sure everything's covered. So there's people just working up here. So we will get back to this update. I got carried away there talking about transfers. Not too sure what he's up to. Let's see if we can see with the naked eye. There's two of them up there. I think he's just securing that steelwork to one of the beams. To be honest, Eric, I was, as I say, I watched that under-21s game yesterday because I just wanted a bit of live football. And obviously James Garner was playing as well, wasn't he? So I was looking out for him. But that Colwell, that was his back, looked really good. He looked solid. So, maybe one for the future. Maybe one for the future. Everyone makes mistakes, don't they? Everyone's I don't know any centre-back that hasn't given a penalty away. High-stakes game, last minute of the game, you just want to get it away. So, it's understandable. Literally final minute to the final. rush of blood to the head. It's just one of them, isn't it? So they've got this cladding bit to complete still at the moment, and then all of this part as well. When that's going to be completed, we unsure. The gap underneath the cladding. Do you mean in GB? Do you mean on the roof? Yeah. Did he play for Chelsea? That Colwell, does he? Do you mean just here? Whoops. It starts getting a bit cheeky when I zoom right in. Let me just zoom out a bit. I'm guessing that's where you mean, Indy, just underneath. So there's still some blue netting there. I don't know whether you can see that. Just here. I'm guessing they're still working on the roof, so that'll be like some sort of safety netting, I think. And then there's that part there. I don't know which cladding he's actually means, but we'll just zoom in on both. There's some poles sticking out there. I'm sure that's not meant to be there. Oh, the ground level. Okay. So let's just get into a little position. There we go. So there's the ground part there. So what you're looking at the moment, last season when this was still a complete building site, this is where they were letting the away fans in. Everything was shut off, it was all fenced in, and that's where they were letting the fans in to the stadium that were in the Anfield Road stand. So a bit of useless information for you there because it's not happening anymore, but I'm full of useless information. I will just show you this while we're here. Actually, no one's about to shout at us, so this is where they've started. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can see right through. So yeah, they've started tarmacking the sidewalk, not the road as I first thought it was. But I was 80 metres in the air, so I'm going to forgive myself for that. Oh, they're going up in that scissor lift, so we'll take a walk around and see what they're up to before we finish. So let's get down and see what they're doing. I think they're just working on the underside of that concrete, to be honest. Nothing too exciting. This week, every time I've been down, there's been not much happening inside. It's all been like exterior work, really. There was a couple of people inside yesterday when we come down and filmed. Yeah, Ian, someone pointed that out to me last week about the bits of cladding that hadn't been finished, or just to allow natural light in for any workers inside still working away, which makes obviously complete sense. So, tell you what, we're getting our steps in today. We do have I do for some reason naturally have heavy breathing. I'm sure you've noticed that. My thumb's starting to go numb with this gimbal now. Okay.
Right,
just gonna go and take a look.
Can I hold it? I'm following you.
No, it's fine. Oh, he looks busy. Take a look at what they're doing on this scissor lift. So just going back to this fly on demand thing. Excuse me, sorry. So if you did want a particular part of the ground looking at, then you know I can try and concentrate on that and make that happen. So what we're going to do is going to take a look at this scissor lift Then we're going to go and see our mate in the security and see what time people are on the site. So yeah, there's two, here we are, 2 for 1. There's 2 scissor lifts in action. One's working on the underneath and one's working on the top, as I suspected. So that's what they're up to. I think they're fitting some sort of rod. I don't know what that is actually. Maybe I'll take a zoom in a little bit. I don't know what the... Anyone any idea what that rod's? It looks like a steel pole with like hooks of some sort. Not sure what that's for. Not sure what that's for. Which stand is that? GD, sorry. Which stand's that you're talking about? I know the main stand is at least 85 metres. Because, as I say, I've got to get to like 95, 96 metres in altitude to get over it. Some guys in there, what they're doing. Definitely will give us a wave. There's the crest. So yeah, they're doing some sort of work there. Right, we're going to go and see one of our buds. He's not really a bud, but we're just going to go and ask a question. See what's happening. I don't know where he is. I think he's actually gone. Now he's disappeared. Don't know where he's gone. I wouldn't even know who to ask. Let's just get someone else's opinion on it, and then we'll see what happens. We're just going to ask this fella, see if he's here. Morning. How are you? You okay?
Yeah, you?
Can I just ask you a quick question? If that's possible. Is that right?
Not on camera.
No, you're not on camera. Do you want me to mute the mic?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to mute this mic. Won't keep you a second. Sorry, just live on the channel. Hello. Sorry, while I was
Are you going out 4 in the morning?
no, tonight. While I was speaking to him, he just asked me to turn the mic off. He didn't want to be anywhere near the camera or anything like that. So, you know, obviously, got to respect his wishes. So, hopefully we'll have some footage. Ooh. Right. We'll have some close-up footage. He's just telling me a time that I can get down here and do that safely. So obviously I've just said to him, I don't want to be here while people are working, trying to get close-ups. Obviously I don't want to put anyone's safety at risk or anything like that, which he appreciated, and he gave me the time. That'd be best for me to come down. So look out on the channel for that, because we are going to get some close-ups and see the stand properly and stuff like that. And we'll try and get that out for you either later today or it'll be out on our channel tomorrow. So that is it. 39 metres tall. Is that all it is, Gary? Are you sure? Maybe I'm just overcautious.
How long is it?
yeah, maybe I'm just overcautious when I'm flying. Obviously, I don't want to put anyone, I'm trying to keep distance and stuff. So it may well be what I said, but I'll measure that later and make sure. So that is how it's looking at the moment. We are back to our usual times of 11 o'clock each week, and we will get that footage out either, as I say, either later today or it'll be out on the channel tomorrow, so look out for that. Have a great week, and we will see you very soon. Take care. Have a great time. Don't forget, if you're watching this on a replay and you do want somewhere concentrating on, we can do that. Just leave a comment in that comment section. Thanks, Eric. Take care. Have a great week.